Hmm?
How was the show yesterday?
It was super fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, because like有個訓練 What's the name of the convention? Fun something, right?
Fun. I would say it was fun plus anime equals anime convention.
Funime.
It was a big convention area. It turned out to be. It turned out most enjoyable.
Was enjoyable.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people in costumes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What sort of costumes?
Lots.
Lots of different kinds. Do you see your favorite ones?
My favorite ones. Some of my favorite. Some of the cartoons or anime shows I watched from little boy to now.
More girls in costumes than boys, right?
Ratio more or less the same.
More or less the same.
The ratio amount. I sometimes see more girls than boys. Sometimes see more boys than girls.
Where there is Ghost Shell real life movie coming out soon. Do you see the booth for it?
No, I didn't. I did not see it, but I knew it. I like the animated version better.
You haven't seen the real life movie, right?
It's out?
No.
It's coming out.
It's not out yet.
Oh no.
It's coming out.
I don't want to watch it.
I like the animated version a lot more.
You don't
Infinite.
You don't like to see it with people in it.
I want to see it with
With real people.
Not just it's just the story from the Hollywood version empty.
You've seen both, right? There is a version 1 or Gold Shell 1 and Gold Shell 2, right?
Oh. No, it's
There are 2.
there are more. There are dozens. There are dozens.
There are dozens?
Like there are about around 4 or 5 animated movies, Ghost in Shell, and they're all animated. The live version it's not I would say it's not so good.
You watched the
No,
preview or something?
I saw a preview. It's just
Not the right thing, not the same, right?
not interesting.
Not interesting. Who was the actor? Anyway, who plays the girl?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Scarlett?
She's not even Asian.
But she wears a wig or something, right?
Yeah, she wears the wig that's similar to the general.
You don't like Scarlett?
No, I like her. It's just
I like her.
it's kind of strange.
Well, who else will make a movie like that?
An action movie.
An action movie, yeah.
On Hollywood.
Imagine in the hands of
It's just.
the Japanese.
They
Well,
would,
that
They
would,
make
that would be really good, wouldn't it?
anime, but
Wouldn't that be
or someone like Ridley Scott, who made Alien movies. That would he would do something to make it more like more like a cinematic scenery of Alien, the original. That what was that one? that one was I forgot whoever was my brain hurts.
Your brain hurts.
I like I might not be I might not watch as much Ghost and Shell stuff, but I do know good stuff.
You do know good stuff.
When it was the basic the simplistic approach and cyberpunk and the future. But I saw the preview. I said I don't like. I lose interest immediately. The Ghost and Shell live action one, and
lost interest of it. But there's a very famous Japanese actor in it.
who?
Aware of that?
Who?
The old guy.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I do not think I was a Japanese guy that does.
No, it's purely Japanese. He plays in Maggie Q. Maggie Q, isn't she Asian girl? Yeah, I know.
Or like half. I don't know.
You know, the choice of actors is usually determined by box office.
Oh, it's not determined by the
Determined by the director, but there is a commercial side of it. Commercial side of the position. Scarlett, I must say, Scarlett is a very good actor.
Yeah.
She's good.
She's a good actress. Not.
Oh, so
not
last
that
one she played in a sci-fi movie.
Avengers.
That was a sci-fi movie, yeah.
Lucy.
It was a
I have not seen her.
yeah.
But
I heard that one was really bad.
That one is not bad. I watched it on the plane, and it was good. Fine.
A lot of scientists didn't because they said it was.
It was like they took some elements from the Akira manga and anime versions.
Oh, really? In that movie?
On Lucy ones, they I think so.
Yeah.
And what was that one? I never watched Lucy, to be honest. It's
Oh, was it called Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy.
Lucy, yeah. Lucy. Yeah. That was a good one, right?
I'd rather go find.
Have you watched it?
No, I do. No, I haven't gotten in. I haven't been as much as the. I haven't been as sci-fi movies as much as I wanted to. I don't. I barely have
What's
any.
your genre? For movies.
I watch movies. I forgot what was it.
Action,
Horror.
sci-fi.
I would find the genre. I have a lot. We have a lot of movies at home that has with all the genres that I like to watch. It's just most of them were what was it, 1970s to early 2000s movies. The other ones I forgot the movies from from what was it, 2010s and mid 2000s. I barely keep up with it. I just barely keep up with anything.
It's okay. You know, as you grow older, your taste will change.
I watched as what was it? As a little boy, I would watch all those cartoon movies, and sometimes I watch action. But I grew old. I like to look for more. I would watch.
你食飽未？飽未啊？
Do
you want kanji?
Oh,
This is
dope.
very good.
Dope. Yeah, I would like. Yeah, I like dope.
Mommy will give you later.
Get a bowl of kanji and we'll talk more.
佢今日食得夠嘢，冇太多嘢，
係啊，食咗好多嘢今日真係。
太肥啦人。
唔好啦，點啦？
Do you understand that?
佢自己知自己事。
I'm going to sleep.
You want to sleep?
Oh, is it dark right now?
I thought you were into sci-fi.
動一啲啦。
I remember seeing a book of Alien, the original. It was the making of the original Alien in middle school, but I never really
I've watched the very first one, and you know, in the very first one, you don't see the alien.
in space.
You don't see the alien until the very end.
Oh yeah, in space, no one can hear you
They
scream.
kept the monster mysterious until the very end.
Well, that's
And I thought that was a good idea. But now you see the whole thing, and it's not so mysterious anymore.
It burnt. It's like called franchise burnout. I mean,
Yeah.
most movies franchises they were either got put they put into storage and never be touched again, or they start over again and made it uglier,
Yeah.
or they
I
Only-
totally agree. Totally agree with you.
I forgot most movies now
Like,
they
for example, Batman, right? How many Batman movies have they made?
Batman movies they're getting good. Like they're getting
They
good
were once
comparison.
good, but they got worse and worse and worse.
No, I mean Batman Returns. Batman the Dark Knight series. It's not that bad. They get better at it as time passes on compared to what was that one? The older Batman movies. I forgot which one is
Have you
it.
watched the first two?
Batman Returns, Batman Forever. Oh, those ones were laughably. Those ones are laughably.
Those were from the 80s.
Yeah, the ones in the
Remember?
80s and 90s. Yeah, I remember watching this. They were laughably.
Really?
They were laughably
I thought
hammy and
I thought the
crazy.
very first two were pretty good.
They were-
It was played by who?
It was funny.
Michael Keaton, right?
Was it? Who's that?
Yeah, it was Michael.
I think it was.
第嗰個名，好先知。
I'm confused though.
He looks pretty good behind the mask.
Oh. I see.
I think so.
I mean, most Batman movies they start out as he started out as this boy who lost his parents, and then he trains and becomes he trains on the martial arts and becomes Batman. And
That's what was his name? Nicholas or
Bruce Wayne.
no? Not
The
not the fictional name, but the actor's name.
actor's name. I do not know who the actor's name. I'm not the movie guy.
I'm not a big fan of him.
I'm not a movie guy. I do not know too much about Batman, but I would tell you.
But you do know some superheroes, right?
A little bit.
DC Comics.
I haven't caught up with it lately. Okay, so one thing I do.
So let
agree-
me ask you this: if you have to pick a movie to watch tonight, what will you pick?
Oh God.
An anime?
An animated Batman
Anime or
Animated Batman.
or the or the ones such as the
action?
Dark Knight Batman. I would like I forgot. It's harder for me to choose. My brain.
hurts?
I like Batman animated movies, and especially the Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. My brain is very. It's like a cage.
I remember that one.
I would had to prime my head. I don't like to pick favorites. I like both Batman versions, and whatever is animated or the live versions. Other the crossover ones, they sometimes have varied.
How do you like the latest Batman?
Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman crossover, or the
In a heavy armor. How do you like that?
I never watched it. There was
Watch that one on the plane.
it's one of the that I do not know that. No, I never
誒
watched
你
it.
中唔中意食榴蓮㗎？
我細個嗰時食，但即係老
大個冇食
咗就唔食啦。
老咗。
細個嗰陣時食，
因為我知道阿嘉慧唔中意食。
喺上邊啊，下邊哥。
曾經中意食，而家麻麻地。
因為我哋有。
而家咧我改行啦，食咩？嗰個叫做大樹菠蘿。
大樹菠
好似
蘿。
菠蘿麻麻地。
唔係啊，我哋中意，因為好有益嘅。
係咩？
好有益㗎。
但我真係未曾試，
健
我好
脾健胃
少食，
啊！
好少食，真係好少食。
I think there is something.
我有陣時
連榴蓮都少食。
我有陣時食到消化不良，或者有啲覺得消化慢啊唔好啊，
有食大樹菠蘿。
食大樹菠蘿，我就好翻嘅。
Yeah.
好過食中藥。
咁呢度淨係得3個人食榴蓮。
Oh.
你哋享受咧，你哋 enjoy。
And so
阿妹妹都唔食榴蓮㗎。
呢個鹹豬骨係咪？呢
妹唔識。
個鹹豬骨係燒肉豬骨啊？
係啦，
咁好味嘅。
喂，
佢買
冇食。
買隻骨，豬隻骨自己醃。
我自己醃㗎。
係啊，
哇，好味啊真係。
買咗豬隻骨翻嚟醃咗佢就愛嚟煲粥。
咩事？
阿弟弟仲食唔食到粥啊？
唔食啊！
你不如拎過去食啦，冇理由倒㗎。
冇理由倒咗佢㗎，
唔好倒啊！
梗係唔好倒啦。
哦。
姐姐食咗佢啦，不如。
唔好，佢食過唔好。等我拎翻等佢點食。
我食到咗，佢食我食，我係可以食。
I forgot. I guess I missed.
What do you do with all the footage that you take?
I like to look at the footage, try to combine some random individual ones into one, separate them into
You have a
specific.
software to edit
Put
them together?
that is what was that? the Cyberlink.
Cyberlink.
Yeah, I have Cyberlink too. Although a lot of there are some good movies I would like to come back and watch, but most of them were geared towards. Although most of the movies I like to see are now they're more of a computer generated animations.
應該係 friend 佢話幫我加一張牛肉乾㗎。唔係我幫佢交嘅啫喎。嚇？點解佢幫我交？唔俾雙倍錢政府？
I'm sorry.
錢都話佢。
Most movies now the ones I now focus I like to go see it's computer generated ones like I forgot what's the Smurfs, the Captain Underpants, some of the Disney movies. They were why would I say this? How can I say this? They're getting better at technology. I'm surprised, especially
You mean it's 3D animated?
3D animation. Yeah, they're getting better compared to the other previous ones.
一翻嚟會唔會再拎多啲壽司翻去食啊？啲壽司會唔會想拎啲翻去食？
唔拎喎，唔係睇好多咩？拎啲啦，咁多。
Let's see, Zootopia. I watched. Memori and I watched Zootopia and the
Which one?
Monica
Utopia?
Zootopia. Disney's movie. They're separate separately, and we thought, oh, they're getting better at 3D animation technology compared to the earlier ones like Toy Story and Bugs Life. If I can remember, there was once like Monsters Universities, and yeah, they're getting more advanced.
Yeah,
with
for sure.
It's,
You know how big Disney is?
they had lots of. Disney has lots of money, so
You know the company who animated Toy Story? Very first
Pixar.
Pixar. And who bought Pixar?
It's one of it's Disney. It's Walt Disney's nephew before, but I forgot.
You know a lot, eh?
I don't remember.
But you got nobody to talk to, right?
I don't remember. It's either the current CEO after Walt Disney or Walt Disney himself. I forgot who bought
A
Pixar.
live dictionary.
You think so? I'm not too much of a life visionary. I keep myself. I forgot. That's why I think that's why I focus on movies today, on like the 3D animations, because I mentioned it earlier. Like most movies are just not at par with older movies of 70s to 90s, even early 2000s. I'm sadly would say.
Utopia. Which one? Zootopia, yeah. Which one? Oh, the one with okay.
It's talking animals.
I see. I got it.
Talking.
And they kept making jokes about how fast rabbits reproduce.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, you like animals.
Yeah, I watched it because I thought, okay, I like to hear it before. I like to watch it before Elisa can watch it herself and her friend, and
In the cinema?
on the cinema. Yeah. One was before theater.
Balboa Theater.
咪先，咪先。
See.
They're at the consistent good, general good ratings. I'd say they're on par with the other Disney 3D animated movies. I forgot.
Are you a fan
Yeah.
of Star Wars?
I watched. Let's see. I have one Star Wars game now. From the.
唔關我事。
I
Have you
mean,
watched the last two Star Wars?
I watched Rogue One and I watched Force Awakens. And
Not bad, right? The last one is
記得嘅。
the last one is pretty good, right?
The Force Awakens, they were surprisingly good and in a lot of ways. And on part with
the
it.
one that was last featured in December.
Oh yeah,
I find that one pretty good.
the Rogue One. Rogue One is
Rogue One was a little bit cheesy at the end.
it's it's an anthology movie. It's so. I mean, and I thought Star Wars movies should last like 5 to 9 years. Now they're shortening up because the popularity they gained with when Disney bought up Lucasfilms 2 years ago. They people entire fandoms of Disney and Lucasfilms were panicking.
Right.
And they thought, oh, they're going to Disney-fied Star Wars, and they're gonna have them sing songs and make it to Disney. No. Disney let Lucasfilms do whatever they want, and they tell them, hey, I want you to make good film and make us good money. Big money. And they did. With Force Awakens and Rogue One and the other one, the upcoming Last Jedi, there is coming this year, late December. Yeah, and this one would be, I forgot. It would be scary. I do not know about what the plot of the Last Jedi would be, but it would be extremely dark. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would. Yes, it was like they should have done with the prequel, because usually prequels they don't do well with it compared to sequel ones.
You know what, Lawrence? You can be a movie or film critic.
Oh no! I would get stomped and pooped on by angry people. They would expect me to make good reviews, and if I say anything negative, they would throw me out, and I would just be out of a job. Oh no!
咁好啊，食咁知道啊。
I do not know, but most movie critics was just on honest.
You know the two major movie critics these days? The two major ones?
Yeah. No.
What is
well,
the first one?
There was Rotten Tomatoes. There was
Yeah, exactly.
the other one was.
You know why they're hot? You know why everybody's looking up to them? You know why?
They like to see.
Because they're honest.
They like.
Because they are honest.
Yeah.
Because they're not afraid to say the things they want to say.
Well, they would say like, what? Oh, it was bad. I don't enjoy the movie at all. And blah 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 blah. Some I don't know. Rotten Tomatoes. It's just
Rotten Tomato.
it's more like rotten apples. Yeah.
有
Oh.
Rotten Tomato is the one I will read. because they're usually quite.
Let's see.
When you're honest, people tend to listen to you.
Yeah, I'll sometimes they would lie themselves if they.
I mean, unlike a lot of movie critics, they accept money, bribe.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I usually keep it myself, and I usually keep this to myself and no other, because like I seen the waves of angry mobs going after anybody, like I don't know what it on the interwebs or other things. They're like, how dare you talk dirty, how dare you being so honest about the movie that it was bad. But despite some, I forgot what's one. I would say that the reboot Ghostbusters, that one was disgustingly bad. I would say it's not really good. It's even Rotten Tomatoes would agree. Yeah, that was bad. Or I'm not going to say. Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. Rotten Tomatoes. I never knew too much about Rotten Tomatoes. I always thought Rotten Tomatoes is just you forgot to use the tomatoes and you let it rot. But no. It was this company. It was this the movie critics news cast of, I forgot, critics who either one they would say bad stuff just to get some publicity, or two they were either honest. But it's just I don't know, my brain hurts.
Did you buy anything yesterday?
Let's see, I have.
You did?
I have bought it yesterday. I have bought some video games.
Oh, video games. And
I have over books.
Books? A couple of books? Books?
Just a few books. They were flat. They were flat books. I thought there would be. I don't like the carry bulky ones. I like where I could slide the flat books in and not worried about making my backpack broke. What's the one I said? I don't remember. There anyone telling me about this? The last one. There's somebody who was saying, oh, there was a writer who wrote the Dragon Ball Evolution, and it said that he cut off all the internet because they found out that the writer wrote the Dragon Ball Evolution, and he left the internet. He said he's done with the internet. I forgot. Yeah, I thought I knew there like some movie projects they were good movies, but at the same time they were bad movies, and bad movies makes people not want to watch movies. Creed was okay. Creed was I forgot. Is it a spin-off of Rocky series? I thought they done it well. I'm surprised. It was started. It was directed by a fan of the original Rockies.
Which Rockies are you talking about?
Rocky Balboa.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, he started doing. Okay, so Rocky he was this a typical American, poor and broke. He's likable. He was, everybody calls him a bum, but he's a likable person. He's generally a nice guy. He looks rough. He looks like that people would just stay away from him, but he's a nice guy. And he saw this girl named Adrian who was very shy. Works at a pet shop. Always get pushed aside by her brother Polly. Yeah, and Mickey, he was. Yeah, I like. Anyways, Creed movie was it was released last year, and it's at Rocky's 40th anniversary, and it started almost exactly 40 years after the original Rocky movie. So it's 40 years, and Polly, Adrian, Mickey, they're not there no more. Rocky is still alive.
Rocky's still alive, but
As a cat. He's a coach.
He will have to be a trainer.
Yeah, he's at the same age as Mickey. I'm really surprised. It's just he was training. He met a kid named Adonis Creed who was this a son of a different mom and Apollo Creed, and he was adopted and raised by his stepmom. Well, Seth's stepmom was widowed after losing Apollo on what was that, Rocky 4?
So you have very broad interest in movies.
Yeah.
Very, very broad, eh? You like sci-fi anime, you like action, you like somewhat like a biography type of genre.
I watched
You like sequels, right?
I do like I sometimes like prequels when it's done right. And I saw the well, I don't know a lot of good examples. Let's see, the Star Wars Episode 3. They didn't write. They didn't just write they did it what Episode 1 and 2 should have done. That's enough for me to say. Nature documentaries and other movies, I don't know a lot. I do know a little bit, but I thought nature once was they're been recorded in different places and showing them how much it changed since it was last set. And yeah, that's good. Oh, my cards. I have a lot of movies. Yeah, I have a plethora. I have a library of movies at home. It's just I don't know what else to watch. I can watch it on television and tell you. Or
what sort of a library? In a computer as data or?
Let's see.
DVD library.
DVDs, Blu-rays.
Who needs DVDs these days?
You think so?
Yeah, he's still buying it sometimes. and then
I
donated to library.
It was like 2 years ago I started buying movies from the internet. From Google Movies
Okay.
or from Netflix or whatever you have it. Or from Amazon. But in digital form. So I don't need a physical library to keep them.
Yeah.
Because it will be
Said physical library, you might not able to see stuff like Eyewitness, or any other stuff that they only exclusively appeared at a specific physical format, but never appeared on anywhere else.
You mean the classic ones?
Lots of there are a lot of classic ones, so as well as cult-like stuff that only the stubbornest types of fans would remember, and not the general audience and stuff. Yeah, well, I thought, it said long ago, sets with like physical format thought it was going to disappear, but no, there were still demands like a vinyls. I forgot there was a record players. People still make vinyls and record players. Set in Hong Kong, people still like to see cassette tapes and vinyls.
You know where to buy vinyl?
No.
Or VHS tape?
I have nowhere else to. I have
I
nothing.
used to have boxes of VHS. I used to have. Have you heard of the 12-inch DVD? The grandfather of DVD.
Oh, Laserdisc or
Laser. Yeah, laser. You got it.
like Laserdiscs. I've seen Laserdiscs in.
Have you seen those?
I don't remember. I might have come across the old Laserdisc, but
I've seen generations of movie format. Like from VHS is actually a compact form of keeping the recorded movie. But there are half-inch, and then 3/4 inch, and then 1 inch. 1 inch is obviously the best quality because it keeps the most record of everything. In the old days, we don't say data. What do we use? Data is in the
tapes, tape recorders, or the.
Yeah, tape recorders. It was in tape format.
I forgot it was.
I've seen those. I've been witnessing the changing of time and technology.
I was a little kid around the mid-90s, or
Yeah.
that was when VHS tapes were still dominating. After what
VHS
happened?
tape was still dominating.
After other tape formats like Beta tapes,
Beta?
Beta tapes and stuff like that. There are a lot of older tape formats like the Beta ones were gone.
They were gone, yeah.
The VSS when I was a little boy, they were big. Papa.
When I got here from Canada, I bought 2 VHS machines with me.
Oh dear.
And I gave them away. Thank you.
Lawrence 有冇橙啊？
我找啊，
食多啲橙好。
我找你找好啊。
我多一個，等我拎佢俾佢哋。拎開咗我又可以切啲落去。
喂，Mama, where's the VHS? Oh, never mind. Was it VHS tapes were super expensive?
They were not.
They were not.
They were like $200 each.
Oh my goodness. Well, for the VHS machine, I mean, it's not that bad, but VHS tapes,
But
the Blink ones.
but
Yeah.
a DVD player is cheaper.
Oh yeah, I remember. We got the Pioneer. We got the Pioneer DVD machine, and I forgot what was it. I forgot which one it was. It's been too long. Well, yeah, VHS tapes. They're not. Well, certain set. It really depends what genres they were, but set certain genre is not allowable. And I remember rental tape stores
Yeah.
of VHS. There were, but I'm not into that type of rentals, and I was too young.
Obviously.
Yeah. And we had these tapes at home, but set tapes around a
You still
few
have those?
around past decade. Most of them were gone.
I've donated all my VHS tapes.
Most of them were rotted,
Obviously.
and I
Because
had to.
they can pick up mold.
Yeah, I had to throw them away because it was infected with mold,
Yeah, infected.
and it
Infested.
yeah infested, and they cannot be restored.
No, it cannot be restored.
DVDs.
But you can take the whole thing out and wash it with water.
In retrospect, I remember VHS, but I do not like the VHS long term because they were really messy. It makes Papa angry whenever the machine ruins itself. I said person made Papa so angry, got me scared.
Who is the sad person?
Here's it in front of you.
It's a
Quote
lot.
an incident.
You mean you spend $1,000 worth of the video, and then you donate to the library? You think I will be very happy?
Well,
Oh, you've donated them to a library?
libraries, I thought they would take care. I thought they would take care. I mean, well, I thought okay, libraries would handle the books.
跟住佢就donate。點解 Why didn't you go to library to borrow it to see it？
No time.
No time.
Going too far.
There's no room to keep them, right?
You said that digital formats they have no space, but same would say to the
I
computers.
stopped
If
buying. I stopped buying movies in any form. I purchase them online, and then I keep them there.
my
So I don't need to keep anything in, in its physical form because I like to live in a spacious environment, and I don't want my stuff to occupy them. You know what I mean? I don't like to be surrounded by things, you know.
I'm still cleaning at some point. I thought, well, some physical formats might still stick around just a little longer until I'm as old as yeah. Well, my yeah though, and I do not know how long I would live. Well, Well then, my video is almost dying. Well then.
If you want to live longer,
Yeah.
watch your weight.
Okay. My videos is
Exercise a lot.
okay.
Eat a lot of vegetables, fruits, and not meat.
Okay. So my video is almost dead. Good. I mean, battery's good as dead. So I'll say bye.